In the labyrinth of love, where emotions intertwine and hearts often find themselves entangled in a complex web of joy and sorrow, Anthony's odyssey unfolds. A relentless quest for love in a world that sometimes seems determined to break even the most resilient spirits. Broken Pieces is not merely a novel. It is a poignant exploration of the human heart's capacity to endure, to hope, and to mend itself despite the shards left behind by heartbreak and betrayal. Anthony, our protagonist, serves as a vessel for the universal experiences of countless individuals who have embarked on the roller coaster of love, only to encounter leeches of love, narcissistic figures, gold diggers, and those haunted by deep-rooted issues. Each encounter becomes a piece of the puzzle, a fragment of the mosaic that shapes Anthony's journey. Through his eyes, we witness the intricate dance between trust and betrayal, desire and disappointment, as he navigates a landscape fraught with emotional pitfalls. This narrative is a mirror reflecting the complexities and challenges faced by those who dare to love unconditionally. It delves into the darker corners of the heart, exploring the vulnerabilities that accompany genuine affection. Yet amidst the broken fragments of love, there lies an indomitable spirit, a testament to the power of hope and resilience. Within the pages of Broken Pieces, readers will embark on a transformative journey, resonating with the highs and lows of love's tumultuous terrain. It is a story that captures the essence of the human condition, where scars become badges of honor, and every shattered piece contributes to the mosaic of a stronger, more resilient heart. As we delve into Anthony's world, let us confront the universal truth that love, despite its trials, is an enduring force, a force that mends the broken pieces and, in doing so, reveals the beauty of a hopeless romantic's undying spirit. Chapter 1. A Fragile Heart. Life had always seemed so promising for Anthony. As a young man, he had dreams and ambitions, envisioning a future filled with love and happiness. But as the years passed by, life seemed to have a different plan for him, one that he never could have foreseen. With each passing relationship, Anthony found himself falling deeper into a complex and intricate web of heartbreak and disappointment. It was as if the universe conspired against him, orchestrating encounters with women who seemed to mirror the shattered pieces of his own soul. Anthony was a man with a gentle heart, but his vulnerability often became his downfall. He trusted too easily, pouring his love into relationships that seemed promising at first glance. Yet, as time went on, the illusion of blissful romance would crumble, leaving him with emptiness and a heart weighed down by the burden of lost dreams. One by one, these women entered his life, only to leech away the fragments of his shattered heart. Some sought solace in his love only to abandon him when things became too complicated, leaving him to pick up the pieces of yet another broken dream. Others couldn't see past their own insecurities and treated him as a mere stepping stone on their path to self-discovery. But amidst the heartaches and setbacks, Anthony never lost hope. He was determined to find his place in this tumultuous maze of love, refusing to let the disappointments define him. With each passing experience, he became more resilient, understanding that sometimes life's plan was not what he had anticipated. As he grew older, Anthony began to understand that his path to healing was not solely reliant on external relationships. He realized that he needed to mend his own broken pieces before he could truly find the love he longed for. With this newfound self-awareness, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery, seeking solace within himself and exploring the depths of his own heart. Through introspection and growth, Anthony learned to identify patterns and red flags, protecting his heart from those who sought to break it. He became wiser, discerning genuine connection from those fueled by ulterior motives. His heartache transformed into a compass, guiding him away from toxic relationships and towards those who deserved his love. Life had a different plan for Anthony, but it was in those moments of heartbreak and disappointment that he found the strength to shape his own destiny. With every loss, he gained a deeper understanding of love and a newfound appreciation for himself. And as he continued to navigate the labyrinth of romance, he remained hopeful, knowing that his true love was waiting to be discovered, free from the shackles of his past heartaches. In the end, life's unexpected turns molded Anthony into a resilient and empathetic individual. He faced heartbreak head-on and allowed it to transform him into a person capable of embracing the love he deserved. And though his journey may have been filled with twists and turns, Anthony learned that sometimes the broken pieces were the ones that ultimately led him to wholeness and true happiness. Chapter 2. The Leeches of Love. As destiny would have it, the first woman to cross Anthony's path was Cynthia, a woman of spellbinding beauty and irresistible charm. From the moment their eyes met, he was captivated by her presence, enticed by the enchanting words that rolled off her tongue and the bewitching smile that adorned her face. Little did Anthony know, he was about to embark on a whirlwind romance that seemed destined to heal his wounded soul. Cynthia possessed an uncanny ability to pull people towards her, like a magnet drawing in unsuspecting souls. Her charisma was intoxicating, and it seemed impossible to resist her allure. Anthony was no exception. He fell head over heels, surrendering himself to her every whim and desire. Their relationship blossomed quickly, fueled by Cynthia's words of affection and promises of a love that would endure the test of time. In her presence, Anthony felt alive once more, his wounded soul slowly mending under her tender care. It was as if Cynthia held the power to heal his deepest wounds, an elixir for his troubled heart. But behind Cynthia's facade of affection and care lurked a darker truth. Little by little, Anthony began to notice cracks in the facade, subtle hints that all was not as it seemed. Her whispers of love were accompanied by manipulative actions. Her captivating smile veiled an insatiable thirst for attention and control. As time wore on, Anthony's eyes were finally opened to the truth. Cynthia was a master manipulator who thrived on the power she wielded over others. Unbeknownst to Anthony, he had become just another pawn in her game, a victim of her relentless quest for self-gratification. Her once soothing words had turned to poison, draining the life out of every relationship she entered. Anthony's blissful ignorance shattered, confronting the harsh reality that his love had been built on lies and deceit. The healing he had anticipated was nothing more than an illusion, a carefully crafted facade to disguise Cynthia's true nature. The pain of realization washed over him as he retreated from the clutches of the woman who had ensnared him. Slowly, he reclaimed his strength, determined not to fall victim to Cynthia's manipulation any longer. Though his soul remained scarred, he vowed to never let another person wield such power over him again. Cynthia, once seen as a captivating beauty, became a haunting reminder of the dangers that lie beneath mere appearances. Anthony learned the hard lesson that not everything beautiful is good, and not every smile holds genuine warmth. He vowed to be more discerning in matters of the heart, protecting himself from those who sought to exploit his vulnerabilities. The memory of Cynthia served as an eternal reminder to Anthony, a reminder of the importance of self-preservation, the need to see beyond surface-level enchantment, and the strength to walk away from those who seek to drain the life from his being. Chapter 3. A Narcissist's Game. In a world where love seemed elusive, Anthony ventured through the depths of his own desires, ever yearning for a connection that would breathe life into his lonely heart. Little did he know that destiny had a plan in store for him, as he stumbled upon Charlotte, a woman who seemed to embody the very essence of allure and fascination. From the moment Anthony laid eyes upon her, Charlotte's beauty captivated him like an enchanting melody. Her wit, like a playful dance, drew him in, leading him to believe that this might be the love he had been searching for. With each passing day, his heart grew fonder, and the love that blossomed within him knew no bounds. But as time slipped by and Anthony delved deeper into their relationship, he started to uncover a side of Charlotte that chilled him to the core. Her gaze, once warm and inviting, became fixated on her own reflection, trapping her in an endless loop of self-obsession. It soon became evident that Charlotte's world revolved solely around herself, incapable of seeing beyond her own needs and desires. In the beginning, Anthony dismissed her preoccupation with vanity, hoping that his love would be enough to fill the void. However, he soon realized that his affection was no match for the depths of Charlotte's self-centered tendencies. She reveled in compliments and adoration, craving an insatiable thirst for admiration that left Anthony feeling suffocated. As time went on, Anthony discovered that existing within the confines of her shallow existence was like drowning in an endless sea of narcissism. Every conversation was a testament to Charlotte's self-aggrandizement, her achievements and appearance a constant topic of discussion. She reveled in the spotlight, blinding Anthony's world to anything other than her own reflection. The love that Anthony had poured so earnestly into their relationship now seemed misplaced, as the void within him expanded exponentially. He longed for a love that would ignite his soul, a connection built on mutual understanding and selflessness. Instead, he found himself being consumed by Charlotte, her selfishness suffocating the very essence of his being. With each passing day, Anthony's longing for love shifted from a passionate blaze to a flickering ember. He came to grips with the realization that love alone could not save their relationship, for it takes two hearts willing to embrace vulnerability and sacrifice to build something meaningful. Their love story, once brimming with hope, now stood as a testament to how love could be utterly diminished in the face of unchecked selfishness. As the curtain closed on their ill-fated romance, Anthony knew that he had to find the strength to walk away from the shallow confines that had entrapped his heart. With a heavy heart and tear-stained cheek, he bid farewell to the woman who once mesmerized him, yearning for a love that would be rooted in genuine connection and a spirit that reached far beyond one's own reflection. Chapter 4: The Gold Digger's Spell. In the towering landscape of a city where dreams go to both flourish and wither, hope had begun to fade for Anthony. The weight of life's uncertainties pressed upon him, pushing him further into a state of disillusionment. It was at this precipice, when light felt like mere whispers among the shadows, that Veronica appeared. Veronica was a woman who seemed to possess all that Anthony yearned for: grace, elegance, and a seductive allure that captivated not only his attention, but also the attention of those around them. She was a vision of beauty, fueling a desire within Anthony to escape the dreary reality he found himself in. Her presence breathed new life into him, promising a world of enchantment and possibility. Blinded by the allure of Veronica's magnetic charm, Anthony willingly followed her down a path paved with materialism. The world became an extravagant backdrop for their encounters, as he indulged her every whim and fancy. In her presence, he found solace from his troubles, momentarily forgetting the hardships that had gradually consumed his existence. Yet, as the days turned into weeks and then months, Anthony began to peel back the layers of Veronica's facade. He realized that the love she claimed to offer was conditional, her affection dependent solely on the extravagance he could provide. His heart sank as he witnessed how her gaze shifted, not to meet his, but to scan for tangible proofs of his monetary worth. Veronica's love was a mirage, a cruel illusion built on the foundation of his wallet. It became painfully apparent that her affections were tied to the superficial, materialistic aspects of life, leaving no room for the genuineness and depth Anthony yearned for. Silently, Anthony's heart yearned for something greater, longing for love that soared beyond superficiality and transcended the confines of material attachments. He craved a connection that involved the blending of souls, unconditional acceptance, and shared dreams. The more Veronica paraded her greed and materialistic desires, the more he understood the shallowness of their relationship. With each step taken down this path of hollow enchantment, Anthony's spirit grew weary. No longer content with being a mere source of financial stability, he made the brave choice to liberate himself from the suffocating clutches of materialism. He began to seek solace in the simplicity of life, to find meaning in the relationships that nurtured his soul instead of draining it. As Anthony cast aside the illusions and expectations that had shackled him, he reclaimed his true identity. He discovered that his perceived loss was, in fact, a profound gain, for it had led him to the realization that a life devoid of genuine love was no life at all. And so, Anthony embraced the journey of self-discovery, determined to no longer measure his worth in monetary terms. He sought out connections built on shared values, kindness, and authenticity. In leaving the allure of Veronica behind, he had found a newfound hope, a hope that whispered of love, untethered from financial foundations and free to bloom in the fertile grounds of the heart. Chapter 5: The Wounded Souls. As Anthony navigated the depths of his inner turmoil, he embarked on a journey to find solace, hoping to ease his troubled mind. Little did he know that his path would lead him to two wounded souls, Sarah and Emily, who carried the weight of their troubled pasts on their fragile shoulders. Sarah's heartache stemmed from deep-seated daddy issues, a constant craving for the love and attention she had never received during her formative years. Her soul longed for validation, for someone to make her feel seen and cherished. Despite her best efforts to fill this void with fleeting pleasures and empty relationships, she found herself emptier than ever before. Emily, on the other hand, battled against countless demons from her past, leaving her imprisoned in a fortress of mistrust. Her heart, shattered by broken promises and emotional betrayals, dared not to believe in the goodness of others. Every act of kindness felt like a mere facade, as she struggled to let anyone in long enough to see the true pain that lay behind her guarded exterior. As fate would have it, Anthony stumbled upon Sarah and Emily, their paths converging in a moment framed by the universe's intricate design. Intrigued by their shared pain, he felt a sense of empathy and the desire to help heal their shattered spirits. But as he compassionately delved into their stories, he realized the magnitude of their wounds and the vastness of their journey to wholeness. Through countless conversations and shared moments of vulnerability, Anthony discovered that healing was not something he could single-handedly offer to Sarah and Emily. No amount of love or compassion could mend their broken hearts if they were not willing to dive deep into the depths of their pain and embrace the process of healing. Sarah had to face the unfinished chapters of her relationship with her father, to confront the feelings of abandonment and learn to forgive both him and herself. It was in this forgiveness that she finally freed herself from the shackles of longing, enabling her to open her heart to love in its purest form. Emily, too, had to embark on her own brave journey. She had to conquer the fear of vulnerability, a fear that had become her armor against further heartache. Through self-reflection and introspection, she discovered that her past did not dictate her future. By learning to trust in herself, she cultivated the strength to let others in, recognizing that not everyone carried the potential to wound her further. As Anthony witnessed the transformation of Sarah and Emily, he realized that he served as a mere catalyst, a guide on their path to healing. He came to understand that the power to mend their shattered spirits resided within them all along. He had inadvertently become a mirror, reflecting their own capability to overcome their pasts and rewrite their destinies. In their journey of shared pain and eventual triumph, Anthony also found solace. He discovered that sometimes the greatest healing comes from acknowledging our own limitations, recognizing that not every wounded soul can be mended by an external force, no matter how well-intentioned. Anthony's encounter with Sarah and Emily taught him the beauty and power of resilience. Through their stories, he embraced the depth and complexity of the human experience, understanding that healing is a personal, non-linear process. And as he bid farewell to these two remarkable women, knowing that their paths would continue to intertwine with others, he carried with him a renewed sense of compassion, a reminder that sometimes the greatest solace is found in the shared journey of healing. Chapter 6. A Fading Flame. With each failed attempt at love, Anthony's once vibrant hope slowly began to fade away. It was as if the universe conspired against him, leaving him with nothing but shattered expectations and a heart weighed down by the burden of broken dreams. The cracks in his heart grew deeper and wider, etching a painful reminder of the pain he had endured. Once a passionate lover, Anthony had embraced each relationship with an unwavering belief in the power of connection. He had believed in the magic of love, its ability to conquer all obstacles and heal all wounds. But as time wore on, it became increasingly difficult to hold on to that faith. The disappointment echoed within him, reverberating through his entire being, until it became a constant presence in his life. It felt like a relentless storm, eroding every fiber of his being, leaving him feeling shrunken and defeated. The world around him seemed alien, devoid of the authentic connection he craved. Anthony was a warrior in love, but now he felt like a defeated soldier, crawling through the battlefield of his heart. His existence seemed futile, and he questioned the purpose of going on in a world that appeared indifferent to his emotional needs. He found himself wondering if he was destined to wander aimlessly, forever longing for a deep and meaningful connection that remained elusive. Yet, Despite his worn-out spirit, there remained a flicker of hope within Anthony. It was a faint whisper that refused to be silenced, reminding him that the right woman was yet to be discovered. It whispered stories of love that had yet to be written, and possibilities that were waiting to be explored. Deep down, Anthony knew that love was not something to be defeated by. It was an elusive force that could not be predicted or controlled. It was an intricate dance of timing, circumstance, and vulnerability. And while he could not deny the scars etched into his heart, he still clung to the belief that there was someone out there who would see beyond those cracks and embrace him for who he truly was. For now, Anthony walked the path of the brokenhearted, his steps heavy with the weight of past disappointments. But with every weary stride, he grew stronger and more resilient. He knew that love was not a destination, but a journey of self-discovery and growth. And so, as the sun set on the horizon of Anthony's fading hope, he held on to that lingering whisper of optimism. It told him that the right woman, the one who would weave her way into the depths of his soul, was yet to be discovered. And in that tiny glimmer of possibility, he found solace and the strength to keep searching, holding on to the belief that true connection would one day find its way to him. Chapter 7. A Glimmer of Hope. As fate would have it, Anthony had reached his darkest hour when Chantel's radiance lit up his world. In the depths of his despair, her warmth enveloped him, offering a glimmer of hope where only shadows had existed before. She possessed an unwavering strength, desperately intertwined with vulnerability, a combination that tugged at his heartstrings. Chantel possessed a unique ability to look beyond the broken pieces of Anthony's soul, seeing the pain that lay hidden beneath the surface. She didn't turn away from his flaws or scars, for she understood that they were a testament to the battles he had fought and the strength he had cultivated. Rather than shy away from his past, she chose to embrace it, recognizing that it had shaped him into the person he had become. With every passing day, Chantel's love became a balm for Anthony's wounded spirit. It was a love that didn't attempt to fix him all at once, for she knew that healing took time. Instead, she embarked on a journey to mend him, piece by agonizing piece. The warmth emanating from Chantel's heart breathed life into Anthony's shattered hopes and dreams. Through her compassionate understanding, he discovered a love he had yearned for his entire life, the kind of love that could mend wounds, even the deepest and most unfathomable ones. In her presence, Anthony found solace, a sanctuary where he could anchor himself amidst the storm raging within him. Her unwavering support and acceptance became the foundation upon which he started to rebuild himself. As Anthony reflected on his past, he saw a mosaic of pain and shattered dreams slowly transforming into something beautiful, one fragment at a time. Chantel's love became the adhesive that held the pieces together, turning his scars into stories of resilience and his flaws into opportunities for growth. Together, they embarked on a journey of healing, walking hand in hand through the darkest corners of their souls. And as they faced demons together, their love grew stronger, each moment of vulnerability strengthening the bond they shared. Through Chantel's love, Anthony learned that healing was not an overnight process, nor was it without its own share of agony. But the love that she gave, earnest and selfless, made the pain seem bearable. It gave him the strength to confront his fears, to face the wounds that had haunted him for far too long. With Chantel by his side, Anthony realized that love had the power to mend the brokenness within him. It didn't erase the scars or mask the flaws. It embraced them, reminding him that his past was an integral part of his story, but not a definition of his future. As fate would have it, Chantel entered Anthony's life precisely when he needed her most. Her love became the beacon of light that guided him through the darkness, helping him find the strength to carry on. And together they stitched together the fragments of his broken heart, creating a tapestry of love, resilience, and growth, a testament to the transformative power of a love that heals, piece by agonizing piece. Dear hopeless romantics, in a world that often seems to favor logic over emotion, your heart beats to the rhythm of a timeless melody, resonating with the beauty of love in its purest form. Your soul, adorned with dreams of romance, paints the canvas of life with vibrant hues of passion and longing. Embrace the depth of your emotions, for they are the compass guiding you through the labyrinth of love. Your yearning for connection is not a weakness, but a testament to the profound capacity of the human heart to feel, to cherish, and to find solace in the magic of shared moments. In a universe that sometimes appears indifferent, your commitment to love is a rebellion, a testament to the enduring belief that there is enchantment in every stolen glance, every whispered promise, and every lingering touch. Remember, the symphony of your heartstrings is the soundtrack to a story yet to unfold, a narrative woven with threads of vulnerability, courage, and undying hope. Even in moments of despair, hold on to the belief that the universe conspires to align the stars in favor of those who dare to dream of love's boundless possibilities. Your journey as a hopeless romantic is not a path of defeat, but a courageous exploration of the profound, the extraordinary, and the transcendent. May your heart find solace in the whispers of the wind, the warmth of a sunrise, and the gentle embrace of the moonlit night. For within the tapestry of your dreams, love is not just a destination, but a perpetual journey, a dance that transcends time and space. Keep believing, keep dreaming, and keep loving with a fierceness that defies the ordinary. The world may call you hopeless, but in your romanticism lies a beacon of light, illuminating a world that desperately needs the warmth of genuine connection and the transformative power of love. With heartfelt admiration for the romantics who breathe life into love's eternal flame, be encouraged.